Danielle. Tonight, Denver 7 Investigates is uncovering serious questions about security at Denver International Airport after an unimaginable tragedy at one of the nation's busiest airports. A person somehow got over a fence and onto an active runway and just minutes later was struck and killed by a Frontier Airlines jet Friday night. Now investigators are under pressure to explain how someone breached security.
And we have live coverage from reporters working to get answers for you. Denver 7's Adria Irahita live at DIA, looking into concerns over how the flight was evacuated.
But first, Denver 7's senior investigative reporter Jennifer Kovaleski is live in our studio tonight. And Jen, you pieced together a minute-by-minute timeline?
Jessica and Shannon, it reveals the critical moments before impact. Now, right here, next to the perimeter fence around runway 17L, this is where investigators say that person managed to trespass. DIA confirms there is a runway detection system to alert them to people or activity. But the big question tonight is, did the airport do enough? And would it have made a difference with how fast this all happened?
Red 1, we have a party walking on runway 17 left. We're sending fire.
It's the first recorded warning, a voice over Denver Fire Department radio alerting crews there's someone on the runway. Just 30 seconds later, another voice appears to question why they're sending fire crews.
You have a party walking on the runway and you're sending the fire department?
2 minutes after the warning,
I believe the aircraft struck an individual.
this disturbing surveillance video shows the person walking on the runway before a departing Frontier plane hits them.
We've got smoke in the aircraft. We're going to evacuate on the runway.
Runway 17L sits behind this barbed wire fence, part of 36 miles of secured perimeter designed to keep people out.
Trying to maintain security around that large of a footprint is very challenging.
Paul Pazin spent nearly 5 years as Denver's police chief. He says DPD plays a critical role in keeping the airport perimeter secured. What questions are you asking?
How did this person even get to the point where the fence line was? Did they get there through a vehicle? Were they dropped off? How do we trace those steps backwards?
An airport spokesperson says DIA has a runway detection system, a safety tool meant to instantly alert the airport when there's activity on the runway. We asked DIA, was it activated? And did it detect this trespasser? The airport says the system was working when the security breach happened, but couldn't share more, citing the active investigation. In a statement Sunday, DIA CEO Phil Washington said, quote, "We know there are questions to be answered still, and this was a horrible and preventable tragedy due to the actions of one person who apparently trespassed at an airport and lost their life as a result." Are there any obvious failures here?
53 square miles and one individual crossing over a barbed wire fence and doing this within 2 minutes is pretty difficult to prevent.
Payson says the investigation is still in the early stages. And while this was a horrible tragedy, it could have been a lot worse. Shannon?
All right, Jen, thanks for